Thank you for taking some time for yourself. Natural disaster is what we call a big T of trauma, something that shakes your foundation, unlike the small T traumas, which are those daily stresses we often manage to navigate. But when you're hit with a natural disaster, it can be an overwhelming experience that can upend your world in an instant. It's up there with some of the most intense events people face, like war or combat. So now that you're aware of what you're dealing with, take a moment to settle in and recognize the weight of this big T trauma. And if you can, I invite you to focus on your breath. Perfect. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. Just allow your body to relax more with each breath. Perfect. And as you begin to feel a sense of ease, notice how your shoulders start to soften, how your jaw loosens, and how your mind begins to slow down, gently clearing itself as you keep breathing. Imagine calmness moving through your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Have you noticed how your breath can guide your attention? With each inhale, you might sense calm growing, and as you exhale, I wonder if the sounds around you begin to fade into the background. Could it be with each breath, your body is finding its way to relax even more? Perhaps you're starting to feel that everything else is making room for this calm to settle in. I wonder if you've already started to feel how naturally your body's relaxing, as though comfort is slowly wrapping around you without any effort. Have you noticed how your mind seems to be clearing up on its own? Maybe you're becoming curious if each breath makes it easier to let go of tension, as though relaxation is something unfolding naturally. Perhaps you're aware of how your focus expands, bringing you further into this peaceful state. And as you continue to relax, imagine a place where you feel perfectly at ease. Maybe somewhere familiar, maybe it's a new place, an imaginary place. I wonder if you can feel how this place brings with it a sense of comfort, a deep, calming presence. As you go into this feeling, think back to when you were a kid, wandering through a park or garden, where every path seemed to stretch endlessly ahead. Remember the feeling of freedom as you explored without any rush. No need to be anywhere at any particular time. You might notice something similar happening now, thoughts and sensations beginning to settle, like confetti, glitter, or balloons, gently falling to the ground. Wonder if they seem lighter or smaller, more distant, just drifting down, leaving behind an even greater sense of ease. And as you think back then, when everything felt simple and carefree, you might begin to notice more space opening up around you, growing a sense of calm with each breath. Allow your thoughts to settle, noticing how they gently fall away. There's no need to hold on to the idea that you should have done something differently. No reason to believe you're not safe, or that trust is out of reach. You don't need to carry the thought that you don't deserve to feel better, or that somehow you've missed the mark. Without even realizing it, you've come this far, and that's more than enough. There's no need to cling on the idea that you'll never be the same again, or that you're weak for feeling what you feel. Let it be okay that no one fully understands what you've been through. Because right now, you don't have to carry that weight. I wonder if you've noticed how time seems to slow down as you settle deeper into this calm space. Perhaps minutes begin to stretch, or maybe time feels like it's fading altogether. You might even find that your surroundings are shifting in subtle ways. Maybe the colours are softening with your eyes closed, the sounds becoming a gentle hum in the background. Isn't it fascinating how these changes can happen so naturally? It's as though your body and mind have found their own rhythm, adjusting in the way that feels right for you. Perfect. Imagine how freeing it can be to let go of the need to track time or worry about anything at all. Simply allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment. As you continue to relax, there may be fluctuations in how involved you feel. Sometimes more aware, sometimes less. But that's all part of the process. It's as though your body knows exactly what to do, slowing your breath, your heart rate, even your thoughts without you having to do a thing. Isn't it amazing how even in the face of such immense stress, your system has found a way to balance itself? Perfect. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and give yourself credit for allowing this process to unfold. You don't have to carry the weight of expectations or pressure. There's no rush, no need to force anything. Simply let yourself be, knowing that with each breath, each moment, you are allowing yourself the space to heal, to rest and to restore as you stay in this calm state. Maybe you'll notice how effortlessly your body's adjusted, your breathing, your heart rate, even your blood pressure slowly finding balance on their own. Without any effort, your body knows what it needs to do. Isn't it remarkable that you've already begun to find a sense of calm and peace simply by allowing yourself this time? I'm not sure if you're fully aware just how special you are. Without even realizing it, your body's begun to slow your breathing. And I didn't even have to ask you to do that. That's pretty amazing, especially when you think about how stress can throw our systems into chaos. It's truly fabulous that you've already started to find a sense of balance. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. You see, the body responds in a unique way after you experience something as intense as you did. The experience is felt in the body, especially in your muscles. You might have noticed how your body has its natural ability to react after facing challenges. Experts like Marlene de Rios and Joyce Friedman have shown that our experiences leave impressions not just in our minds, but in our muscles too. This connection is a reminder of your resilience and how your body works to protect you. Take a moment to think about how your blood flows through your veins and arteries, a bit like watching pizza dough stretch and twist and that dough gets stuck, it doesn't rise or move the way it should, right? Just like that dough, your muscles can tighten up after trauma, restricting the flow of energy. You might notice things like cold hands or tense shoulders, almost as if your body is constantly on high alert, like a small tiger or kangaroo ready to pounce. But here's the kicker: you already possess a unique ability to communicate with your body in ways that can help release that tension. Let everything move freely once more. There are simple yet effective exercises I'm going to share with you, but it's kind of possible you've already started using them without even realizing it. Maybe you've heard about deep breathing from your diaphragm, allowing your belly to rise and fall, or you've tried progressive muscle relaxation. You know, the one where you tense your muscles and then relax them, tense them again and relax them. And if that doesn't quite click for you, no worries. There are plenty of other methods to explore, and you'll find the one that feels just right. You might like to visualize your muscles loosening, imagining tension melting away, like bubble gum that's lost its stickiness. Or maybe a body scan will work for you, taking your time to focus on each part of your body, gently acknowledging where you hold tension, allowing it to drift away, like laughter fading after a funny movie. Even a bit of gentle stretching could be what your body craves right now. Feeling each part of you release and lengthen as you breathe deeply, just like pizza dough, stretching smoothly without breaking. Sometimes just picturing warmth through your hands with the glow of a fabulous fairy can be enough to encourage your blood to flow more freely. The beauty of this process is that your body already knows how to respond in the most natural way. By trying these different techniques, you'll discover exactly what works best for you, allowing you to reconnect with that sense of ease and comfort that's always been here, hasn't it? Now, while you rest here, sinking into a deep state of relaxation, let's imagine you're at a footy match, seated high in the back row of the grandstand. Your view's a bit off to the side and you can see the players darting around the field. There's a big plastic glass panel separating you from the action. It's your lucky day at the game. Yet somehow you feel a sense of distance from the excitement below. Now I invite you to visualize stepping onto that football pitch. Instead of being in the thick of it, you find yourself standing on the sidelines. The match has ended, the stadium's quiet. In the center of the empty field, you see a past version of yourself standing there alone. From this vantage point, notice how your past self appears. Perhaps you could see the old tightness in your chest or the heaviness weighing them down. But the sensation, it looks different now, more distant as you observe. It's like you're watching a scene from a movie, allowing yourself to feel compassion and empathy for that old version of you. While you're no longer in that moment, as you take a moment to reflect, have you considered how strong you looked then? How brave you were facing those challenges? Look at how well you coped, even when things felt overwhelming. Acknowledge that resilience that you carried through those times. It's part of your inner strength. As you continue to breathe deeply, allow yourself to recognize you don't have to rush anything. Just like letting go of an overinflated balloon, you can allow your thoughts to go away knowing they don't need your attention right now? What emotions come up as you witness your past self on that field? You might find it helpful to visualize those feelings as colors or shapes, allowing them to take form in your mind. Maybe the tightness manifests as a balloon while other emotions dazzle around in various colors. Notice how those feelings once influenced your present self as you stand back and observe. Is there a sensation in your body that resonates with those memories? Maybe you still feel a hint of warmth in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, but it's different now. Allow yourself to be a little curious about those sensations without judgment. Recognize them as part of your story. Now imagine a comforting glow into this scene. Picture this glow surrounding your past self, offering warmth and compassion. Let this glow help ease any lingering discomfort, allowing both you and your past self to process these feelings safely. You don't need to hold on to the past. You can be part of your story without defining who you are today. With each breath, allow yourself to feel a little lighter, as if those feelings are slowly transforming into something more manageable, something you can reflect on in peace. Piece by piece. That feels good, doesn't it? As you witness this transformation from your current perspective, remind yourself you've evolved since that moment on the field. You carried the strength of your past with you. With each breath, you create a space for healing as you continue to breathe deeply. I invite you to consider how you might express the feelings that have started to bubble up. Maybe you've noticed some emotions wanting to come to the surface. Maybe there's a desire to let go of what you've been holding on inside. Just like popping a bubble gum bubble, expressing your emotions can refresh your spirit and bring a sense of release. Take a moment to reflect on what it might feel like to give yourself permission to really experience those emotions without any hesitation. There's no need to worry about what anyone else thinks or how you should feel, because right now this is your time to connect with yourself on a deeper level. If there's anger bubbling away, picture dropping a giant green watermelon onto the floor. Watch it split open and see the soft pink freshness inside. Or if there's any sadness that's been hanging around, visualize it as soft cheese melting on a toasted sandwich, soothing and gentle. You might even want to let out a sigh or whisper a word that resonates with what you've been feeling. Anything that allows those emotions to have a voice. As you engage with these feelings, allow them to flow through you. You might start to notice a lightness emerging as you let go of what's been bottled up for so long. This process can be incredibly freeing, helping you release the tension in those muscles that no longer serve you. And if any intrusive thoughts come up during this time, it's perfectly okay to acknowledge them. You can observe these thoughts without judgment, like the audience reacting to the punchline of a comedy movie. Allowing them to come and go, knowing that you are safe in this moment. It's part of your healing journey, and you can choose to focus on the feelings that resonate with you. Now think about how you can express these feelings in a way that feels right for you. It might be having a yarn with someone you trust, or even allowing your body to move, maybe a gentle shake or stretch, or a dance. Each of these actions can help facilitate a release, transforming your emotions into something more manageable. As you breathe deeply, feel the energy of these emotions shift and change. With each exhale, picture the tension and heaviness drifting away, creating space for peace. And each step you take brings you closer to healing. Embrace the freedom that comes with letting go, and allow yourself to feel lighter, more connected to the present moment. And as you continue to relax, I invite you to take a moment to imagine yourself in the future, maybe in 5 or 10 years from now. Picture a version of yourself standing tall and confident, having faced challenges and grown through your experiences. Visualize this future self surrounded by supportive people, perhaps in a setting that feels meaningful to you, whether it's a lively pizza night, a road trip through the countryside, a peaceful walk in a nice park. Notice how the atmosphere feels, the laughter echoing in the background, the warmth of good company around you. What do you see in that future scene? Take in the details, the smiles, the vibrant colours, that sense of connection. As you observe your future self, notice how you are at ease. You've gathered the wisdom and resilience along the way. You can feel that strength radiating from you. Now, as you connect with this empowered version of yourself, allow that energy to flow into your present moment. With each breath you take, feel the confidence and strength merging with your current self. You might even notice a sense of lightness or warmth in your chest, reminding you that you have the resources within you to face whatever comes your way. And here's a special part. Whenever you find yourself in a situation that feels challenging, remember this moment. You can easily access this strength and resources that you've rediscovered today. Take a deep breath in and allow this feeling of clarity to wash over you. You know it's always available. Just like a good laugh during your favourite movie. Now, in a moment, I'm going to invite you to prepare to return to the present. Take your time. Do this in your own way. You can start by feeling the surface beneath you. Take a few deep breaths. Allow each movement to help you reconnect with the here and now. As you do this, carry this sense of freedom with you. You've got this. And when you're ready, you can stretch out, wriggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. Welcome back. You're perfect, just as you are.